Hello, you're listening to WCDS 101 AM. I'm Chris, and I'm here with our country's first president, Mr. George Washington. George, thanks for being with us here today. How are you feeling?
Things have been okay for me, except that I'm a zombie now.
Wow, a zombie, huh? Well, that makes sense since you've been dead for over 200 years. Does that mean you eat brains? Apples and bananas? Wow. George, you are full of surprises. First zombies, and then a vegetarian zombie? Wow. Alright, now that we know more about that, we can move on with the interview. You're the first president of the United States. What was that like? Yeah, I bet it was as exciting as a graduation day. Lots of parties and stuff. Before becoming president, you helped us win the Revolutionary War. Could you please describe it in a couple words, what it was like back then for today's listeners?
The ultimate showdown, ultimate destiny, goodbyes, bad guys, and explosions. As far as the eye can see.
Wow, that really sounds exciting. You know what they say, behind every great man is a even greater woman. Through the war and your presidency, you had your wife Martha by your side. Tell us, what was it that you liked most about Martha?
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny.
Whoa, easy there, George. This is radio. I could get into trouble with something someone says on here. But I do agree with you. Martha did have it going on. But I can see where this is going, so let's move on. How do you think America is doing in the some 210 years since you've left office?
It's such a sad state of affairs.
I was afraid you'd say something like that, Mr. President. But you have to admit, we haven't been that great lately, but some of the stuff that's come along has been good, like rock and roll and ballpoint pens. Well, maybe you can help set us in the right direction. Do you have any advice for your fellow Americans as to how to improve things? I see what you're trying to say. We should be stopping and taking a look at our current situations and reevaluating and seeing what needs to be changed instead of just staying with the course, right? Speaking of staying with the course, would you have any advice for our current president? Good one, Mr. President. A lot of people have been wanting him to do that recently, but he's probably going to keep on trucking. I know you don't really like politics, so let's move away from that and find out more about you. What were you like when you were young? What? It can't be that bad, Mr. President. You can tell us. What was your youth like?
A state of pure inebriation.
Oh, I get it. Probably those college years especially, right? Well, that's nothing to be ashamed of, George. I am surprised, though, that you did go to college. I don't think many people know that. But don't worry. Our current president, he was also quite a party animal in college. So you can't be any worse than him. Well, that's about all the time we have for today. But before you go, Mr. President, I want to ask what you thought about me, your host. Wow, that was a bit rough, Mr. Washington. You kind of hurt my feelings a little. Why would you say something like that?
Trying to teach my heart to hate you, but it ain't working right.
Yeah, I can't quit you either, George. But it is time to go. Thank you for returning from the dead to be with us here today. I would normally say come back again, but after that hating me comment, I'm not so sure.
Take me back home.
Whatever you say, Mr. President. All right, everybody, that was George Washington, and you're listening to WCDS on 101 AM. Say goodbye, George.
For so long, so long.